wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of snoozewort.
The levitation charm, Wingardium Leviosa, can levitate and move objects. Control its position with your movement, and use D-pad up, D-pad down, D-pad left, D-pad right to fine-tune its distance and rotation. Lumos. Wingardium
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Dear Professor Gullick. Level. Night quests. The High Keep. A. Untrack quest. Level. Collections.
You can't imagine how inconvenient.
Hello there.
Yeah.
3.
I'll fix him.
handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Well, then. Let's...
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get
Revelio.
past this gate instantly.
Lumos. Altering... Lumos.
Lumos.
What are you up to now?
Venite. Oh, nothing.
Lumos. Why?
Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. I wonder what that does. Accio! Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force.
Lumos. Depulso.
Depulso! That did it.
Lumos. Y. Right trigger. Y. Right trigger.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Altering spell. Imperio. Transformation. Control. Unavailable. Levioso. Glacius. Control. Freezes enemies, increasing the damage they take from follow-up attacks. Y.
Glacius!
Lumos. Utility. Descendo. Y.
Levioso! I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty.
Lumos. Conjuring. Right trigger. Disillusionment.
Wingardium Leviosa! Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Utility. Depulso.
Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Utility.
Glacius. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso.
Conjuring spell.
Wingardium Leviosa.
I can't believe I have to write this down.
Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Why?
Capulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Loco, Mora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble. Accio.
Lumos.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Lumos. Utility. Place right trigger. Depulso. What? Descendo.
Glacius. Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
Lumos. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Depulso. Better be a beast. Incendio. Expelliarmus. That was a mistake. Incendio. Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. B. Back. X. Auto sold.
Revelio.
Lumos. Y. Right trigger.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box!
Visit the collections menu. Lumos. Y. Expelliarmus. Visit the collections menu to learn about enemy abilities.
Also, Expelliarmus. No! Ringo.
Potato! Incendio!
Aloha Mora.
Left stick. Move green spark. Right stick. Move red spark. B. Back. X. Auto sold.
No, Deke was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Revelio.
Astrid.
Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry. Ho, ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Highwing, go! Slow down now. There we go.
Quests. Or back on the A level talents.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
Away, Highwing! Away!
Please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
Faster, Highwing!
Highwing can be mounted again through the tool wheel, by holding left bumper. Level 19. Map. Blue Flames locations. Back on the library annex. The astronomy wing. Defense against the dark arts class. Look for blue flames on the path to your objective. Consider
Off on
fast
another
travel if they...
adventure, are we?
If only a new student would help me with my sad problem.
Duration? No child of mine should
Might
receive
some
less than
kind soul help me?
What are you even doing in that class?
If only a new
Or is it
student
that
would help me with my
teacher of
sad
yours?
predicament.
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry to hear that. Why does it...
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones. Interesting.
I haven't much interest in a game that sprays you with odors.
Only if you lose, which I never do. Or at least, not often. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Sounds as if they overreacted. I'd have done the same.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I can't make any promises.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I don't like flying on a broom. I prefer the safety of a thestral-drawn carriage.
Oh. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Depulso! Depulso!
What?
Accio! It's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
Human transfiguration.
Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient
Accio.
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Level 19. Map. Blue Flames locations. Gobs of Gobstones. Back on the Grand Staircase. The Grand Ravenclaw Tower. A. Set waypoint. Gobs of Gobstones. Gobs of Gobstones. Grand Staircase Tower. Raven. Keeping one force, one control, and one damage spell in your spell set.
Better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio! It's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. Revelio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Honeyduke's pack. Map. Blue Flames locations. Gobs of Gobstones. Why? Hogwarts. Gobs of Gobstones. Gobs of Gob. The Grand Step.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio.
Troll armor.
Accio. Revelio.
Goblet of Hogwarts Her.
Accio. Revelio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
Map. Blue Flames locations. Gobs of Gobs the astronomy. Gobs of Gobstones. Professor. Keeping one force. 1 control, and 1 damage spell in your spell set will...
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Yes, of course.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
Wonderful idea.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
Map. Blue flames locate you. Back on the path. The astronomy wing. The astronomy wing. Professor Venom. Defense against the dark arts. Challenges. Overall quests. Complete 10 side forward slash. Complete quests. Enemies. Appearances. Challenges. Map. Blue flames back on. Or back a map. Blue flames back on the path. The astronomy defense. D-pad left Revlio will clearly highlight nearby enemies, interactive elements, and containers.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I do. Difficult to say. I do.
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lord Gok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I have some bad news.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Map. Blue Flames location. Level. Quests. Professor Gullick's Assignment 2. Professor Sharp's. Professor Gullick's Assignment 2. In the Shadow of the Lost Child. Natty has learned of the plight of the house elf. The Lost Child. A. Level. 19.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Map. Blue Flames locations. Exit. World map. The South Lower Hogsfield. Lower Hogsfield. The Lost Child. Lower carted away. The Lost Child. Merlin carted. Lower Hogsfield. Hogwarts Valley. South Lower Hogsfield. The hamlet of Lower Hogsfield. Lower Y will protect you from incoming blockable attacks, and holding Y will follow up with...
Very concerning.
Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
Where are you, Archie?
Are you all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Mrs. Bickle. Who killed your husband?
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
I'm sure your son is fine.
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find you.
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle.
Why did he challenge that?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but...
Incendio! Protego! Protego! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more.